think I've ever bombed an exam like that. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Adorian, and today I'm gonna be taking you guys along with me for a day in my life as an IB student studying for the year 13 mock exams. So it's currently January 15th or something, and I've been doing my mock exams for about a week now. I've done like I think 5 this week and also 2 last week, and today I have another one coming up at like 1:30, which I'm so grateful for because for the past 4 days I've had to wake up at the crack of freaking dawn to do my exams, and I'm so sick of it. But anyway, this is probably like the exam series that I've studied for the absolute least, because honestly this entire past semester has been so hectic, and then the entire Christmas break was spent doing college apps, and now we are here and struggling. But it's okay, you know, like the mock exams are technically just for practice, so it's not as high stakes as like anything else, but still, it's been so humbling so far. Like yesterday, I literally sat in the exam room for almost 4.5 hours, which is just nuts, and that's like, that should be unethical and not allowed. But yeah, today is just a chill exam day, as I said, and I have a German writing exam at 1:30, and all I have to do is like write an essay in German, which I'm also like not confident about, by the way, because I have not practiced my German in like a really long time. And yeah, I'm honestly, I'm just trying to get through it, but I do have exciting plans later today. I'm gonna hang out with my friend and we're gonna get dinner, which I've literally been looking forward to this entire freaking week. But anyway, I do have to finish this exam first, so you guys are gonna come study with me, and I hope this somewhat also motivates you as well, because I sure as hell do not want to study right now. And I want to go back to sleep. Honestly, there's no reason why I woke up this early. I literally woke up before my alarm as well. I could be sleeping right now, but I'm just gonna like brush up on my German or whatever German I have in my head. And yeah, okay, let's go study right now.
Hey guys, I'm Ador's friend Chloe, and I want to voice over this for her because she lost her voice the next morning and sounds like a frog right now. But anyway, she's looking through her German IB notes from the past years and trying to cram in everything that she wrote back then when her German was better. She basically wrote sentence writing examples for every topic that comes up in the German syllabus. So she's trying to memorize all the good German vocabularies that she can use to earn marks in the exam and not flunk it. Okay, now you can't really see it in the video, but she's writing some German sentences and phrases down in her book so she can remember it better for later. Ideally, she should have done this way earlier on, but she only started revising a few hours before the exam. So kids, don't do this.
Okay, I just finished studying and I'm already tired, but my exam is in like 1.5-ish hours, so it's low-key like still quite a long time. But I'm gonna head to school now. But basically what I did was I compiled like a bunch of German phrases that I want to use in my essay onto this page while like looking at my notes earlier, because there's generally like no other German in my head. So I'm really hoping that these like general phrases that are like good German will stick in my head in the exam and I can pull through with that. And I hope that these better sentences can compensate for my lack of like German knowledge anywhere else. And also I do German B SL. So basically what the writing exam is that they give you like 3 prompts to choose from, and then you have to write like 400 words, which doesn't sound like a lot, but like to me it's a lot for German because I feel like my maximum is like 50 like actual solid words. But you know what, we're just gonna thug it out. It's like it's really not that deep, but I'm just kind of person that makes it really deep. Honestly, I feel like I should be in German foreign language for the IB class because like genuinely my German is really not up to par. I've been learning it for like the past 7 years, but like I swear to God, like after every break it all vanishes from my head. But whatever, it's gonna be okay. Like as I said, it's really not that deep, and I'm gonna go to school now. But yeah, I'm not even bringing that much. I'm using this bag because it's like smaller than my normal bag and I really don't need that many things. We're gonna get going now. Also, this is the exam fit. I've literally been like cycling through the same outfits for honestly not even just the past week, literally the entire past year, or the past semester at least. But yeah, I'm literally just wearing a gray hoodie because you know what? The weather in the exam room is freaking unpredictable. Like, if I sit near the edge where the window is, the sun is pretty hot. It warms you up. But if I sit on the inside, it's actually pretty cold. Okay, anyway, it doesn't even matter. Can we just, like, can we just do the exam, please? Okay guys, I'm finally home. I finished my German paper and it went okay. Like, it wasn't horrible, but it also wasn't like the best thing I've ever written either. I kind of blanked out while writing it, but like some of what I prepared came in handy. Most of it didn't, but you know what? That's just exams. But yeah, I'm just so excited because I am done with exams for this week. I do have to repeat it all over again next week, because it's like the same subjects but different papers next week, so it's gonna be hell again. But I'm just so happy that I am done for the time being. But anyway, just now I walked back home for like 45 minutes because it was like pretty good weather out and my friend joined me, and it was very relaxing to finally get out of the exam room and like soak in my vitamin D. On my way home, I literally saw a Rolls Royce just parked on the street in a random garage. Yeah. Which I feel like living in Hong Kong, it just like gives me motivation that I have to get rich and like own cars like that. But I'm just so excited that it's finally over for now. And okay, honestly, I really do not want to study right now, but I think I have to force myself to because I'm so behind on my physics notes. Like, it's actually of concern. I literally did a physics paper on Monday without even fully like finishing my notes for the syllabus because I didn't have time to. And that's just like, I don't know, that was like such a humbling experience. I don't think I've ever bombed an exam like that, but you know what? It doesn't matter, and we can only do what we can now. So I'm just gonna force myself to do a bit more physics before I go to dinner and see my friend. And yeah, okay, time lapse now.
Chloe voiceovering here again. Now Adore is studying for physics and making notes on electromagnetic induction for her exam. Oh, what a hardworking girl. In Adore's words, she put her hair in an ugly bun, and that's how you know she's getting down to her business. Anyway, she's not having a great time studying for physics, but she's locked in and making her notes make more sense, plus formatting it nicely. Also, you can't really see it on the screen, but she loves her Google document tables on her notes, especially for physics. So, study tip guys, use tables to make information easier to understand for yourself. Anyway, now she's doing problems on her pink iPad. She loves doing handwritten questions on her iPad, especially for subjects like physics and maths, which are more application-based. After she does them, she adds them to her Google document notes as well. So it's kind of like a mix between theory notes and handwritten physics problem question notes, which is another study tip.
Okay, I'm about to head out now, and I'm just so happy. As I said, I feel like a bit of life just got breathed back into me now that, you know, the first week is over. But yeah, I just switched a hoodie to this pink one because I feel like it's slightly cuter, but the vibe of the night is just comfy. Also, I feel like I'm really out of my element right now. I would be dressing up, but unfortunately, due to circumstances, being college apps and the IB in general, I feel like I've lost my spark there a little bit. So yeah, I don't know. We'll be looking cuter in like February and onwards, hopefully. But currently, this is the state. I do also have jeans on right now, and yeah. Oh, and this is the bag of the day. And oh yeah, also I was gonna say that like I got my yearbook for the last school year today, and I just picked it up, and I was gonna show you guys, but look at this humongous freaking yearbook. I have not actually unboxed it yet, but yeah, I will be flicking through every single page later on. And yeah, also like, what kind of school gives out the yearbooks in the first semester of the next year? But whatever, I'm not gonna be a hater right now. But anyway, I feel like I'm just a bit more joyous today, and yes, I will update you guys. Also, I'm wearing my new Air Forces. I got them for Christmas and they match my hoodie and I'm so happy. Okay, we have fried chicken. Yeah. And kimchi we finished. And we're very excited to feast. Yeah. Okay, bye. Yay! Wait, look how white we look. Oh, why is that so ugly? Sorry.
Oh, you do the other one as well then. Okay.
Is that cute?
Yeah. I'll draw another heart.
To like balance it. Okay, 20 seconds, you got this. Oh wait, that's cute. No. Okay. Or are we done?
Yeah, we're done.
Oh. Yay! Oh my god, this is so cute. Okay, me and Chloe are locked in because we have 1 hour left till our street time.
It's like 10:30 p.m.
And we're just out.
And Duo is mad at us.
I'm doing German, she's doing French.
I am.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay, we got sesame boba with mochi.
With mochi and boba.
For the first time
With
in a year.
30% sweet and it's honestly so good.
Mm-hmm. Yum.
Yeah.
Munch. Okay, we're gonna walk now. We're gonna go to the harbor.
I can't even do so much. Like, literally.
Wait, is that Canon? This is Canon. Oh my god, I'm
I
stupid.
think so, yeah.
Wait, so what's that?
I think like tangy.
Oh, I think that's like the rest of Causeway Bay.
Oh,
wait, like what's
yeah.
after Causeway Bay? Thai.
No, Qinghao.
Qinghao, yeah.
Cut that part.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, anyway, we walked from there, AIA. This is Admiral. We're practically at like
One chai.
right. Okay. We're heading back, so now it's like double that. I mean, my voice is like low-key dying. It's like getting out. Okay, it's fine, whatever. I don't have exams tomorrow, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, but that's an issue for a later day. Okay, I'm like walking back home now, and it's freaking 12:30 a.m. So the like public escalator is not working. So I'm just like freaking like trudging up this like stairmaster. But I've never home so late on a random Thursday night, and I looked at my step count and it's hiking like insane for today. But honestly, I needed this to compensate for the amount of time I just spend sitting in a chair, like either in my exam room or like at home. But yeah, look at this. Oh my god, it never focuses. Okay, there. That's like hiking insane. That's like the most I've gotten in a really long time. Anyway, I'm almost gonna be home. I'm so tired. Just get me home. But that was such a good meal, and I'm so excited about my photo booth pictures. Okay, y'all, I'm finally back home now. I did not expect to be out so late. Like, if you were talking to me like a year ago, or like honestly just any time before this, I would not be out like at all during an exam season. But it doesn't matter because it's just mock exams and I'm in year 13, so it's okay. But yeah, I was thinking about it, and like looking back, like exactly 2 years ago from today, I was doing my IGCSE mocks and I was so locked in. Like I literally studied the entire Christmas break without a break at all. And I honestly don't know where I found the willpower to do that. But yeah, as I said, right now, like, man, like I've just had enough. Like, and I was thinking about it, and like I've been through 13 years of school. Wait, actually, I've been through like 7 years of secondary school at my current school, and I'm honestly just like so over it. I feel like this is the definition of senioritis. But yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is that it's been far too long and I'm sick and tired. I'm clearly also sick. Like my voice is not me, but yeah, I'm also like wide awake after all of that. Like I thought that walking around would tire myself out a bit, but it did not. But anyway, that hangout was like so rejuvenating. I feel all the life like breathed back into me slowly, which is amazing. And I also, as you can see over there, I added the two little photo, oh my goodness, the voice crack. I added the two little photo booth photos to my wall, and I'm so excited. I really want to start a photo booth collection now, even though it's definitely an expensive hobby, but I'm committed to filling up this wall. And yeah, as I said, because I'm literally like so wide awake right now, I'm just gonna get to going back to studying a little bit just to make myself feel like I'm still on the grind, and also so that I can get a little bit more tired and like actually go to sleep. And honestly, I love to study when it's like completely quiet in the house and it's like just me, myself, and I. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna finish the unit that I was doing earlier for physics before I left, and hopefully that will make me go to sleep. Okay, I got slightly distracted, but I remember that I haven't even looked through my yearbook yet. Anyway, I found myself, and I am disappointed because I don't know how every year somehow like the most chopped ass photo of me gets into the yearbook, but it's fine. Also just like I thought that they would freaking like Photoshop out my legs, not out my legs, the scars off my knees, because I probably fell. Anyway, I found myself here again. This is from when I did robotics club and we went to a competition with this robot right here, and my face looks chopped, but my hair looks so healthy. What the hell? And then I also found myself on this spread, which is like my anthropology class field trips at the start of year 12 last year when the IB was not the IB yet and life was still really chill. But this is like good memories. Like we did African drumming, and we also went to like chunking mansions in Hong Kong as a class of 3 people. And then, okay, this one's quite cute. We went to the Tai O fishing village in Hong Kong, which is just like a remote island. So that was pretty fun. This is like before life got really stressful. Oh my gosh, and then this was our UNICEF club. Okay, honestly, this slide is really cute, but I might have to blur out everybody's faces. But yeah, quite proud of this one. And then I'm also here for the cross-country slide. Honestly, I have no idea how I had the willpower last year to show up for morning training, like before class at like 6:30 in the morning, but that's me. Okay, wait, and I got the Academic Excellence Award as well. Hell yeah, that's me. Okay, honestly, looking through this yearbook, I'm feeling so nostalgic, like even though it was just last year. But honestly, my junior year, I feel like that was my best year of life yet. At least it's better than senior year. And even though it was literally so stressful the entire year, I feel like I had so much fun, and yeah, it just really got me thinking. But another thing, I'm so pissed. Like, okay, wait, let me explain. So like I was head girl last year, right, at my school, and in this entire fat ass yearbook, there is not a single mention of the efforts that I put in. Like, let me tell you, like I literally put in blood, sweat, and tears into the job, and there's not a single mention of it in the yearbook. And I feel like I can say this because I'm graduating, but I'm hella salty. You know what? It doesn't matter. It's fine.
Adora's last study section of the day. She's just finishing the physics notes that she started before dinner because her next exam is literally on the coming Monday. And it is 1:30 a.m. We got a bit too hyper after eating Korean feast and drinking boba, so she's now being a night owl and trying to finish her work for the day. Also, look at her horrible slouching position. Oh my god, everyone bully her so she corrects her posture, because at this point she probably is gonna get some sort of back pain. Anyways, look at her alternating between laptop and iPad again. What a study queen. If you're watching this and you have exams, go study hard after watching this video. But obviously, go and subscribe to Adora's channel because she just hit 20k and I'm so proud of her. Also, send her prayers, guys, because you can literally hear how much worse her voice got in the next clip.
Okay, so I freaking lost track of time, and now it's 4 a.m. and I did not intend to stay up this late. And I'm kind of worried because, dude, every time like I have an ounce of freedom, I just mess up my sleep schedule, and I'm so sick of myself, but whatever. I finished my notes for the topic, but is the understanding solid? I don't really know, but you know what? I'm just glad that we're done for the day. I'm going to go to sleep soon. I hope my voice is like, holy crap, wait, it got so much worse. Oh my god, I really don't sound like myself. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go, like, get ready to sleep and go to sleep soon because I don't want to, like, go to bed and have the sun come up at the same time. So, this is gonna be the end to my vlog. I hope this was, like, fun to come along with me. My normal days are not like this. Genuinely, the past, like, entire semester has just been studying and, like, doing work and college apps and, like, all that stuff nonstop. So, I'm glad I finally had my little fun in a while, but also with some studying. And for everybody else going through mock exams or, like, oh my goodness, or like exams of whatever sort while you're watching this, I wish you the best of luck because it is not for the weak and we will be getting through this. I hope to get this vlog up tomorrow if possible. Anyway, yeah, that's all that I have for you guys today, and I hope that more vlogs are going to be coming, hopefully. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching to the end of this video. I sincerely apologize for the state of my voice, and make sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, turn on post notifications, and yeah, I think that's kind of it. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye!